everyone, astrophysicist here to talk about this nebula and all the bizarre stuff in it. You may have seen this picture of the Cosmic Cliffs Nebula taken by the James Webb Space Telescope in July 22. Now, this image is 16 light years across, a light year being the distance that light travels in a year. Light travels at 671 million miles an hour, so in 1 year it covers 5.8 trillion miles. There's 16 of those in this image. For reference, Neptune is 4 light hours from the sun. Now, let's zoom in on this. This is still about a light year, so let's keep going. Do you think we could see the solar system yet? Let's keep going. Okay, here's our solar system. That's not the sun, that's the whole thing. All the planets, Pluto in the Kuiper Belt, that big weird halo full of comets known as the Oort cloud, that's everything. The cosmic cliffs are pretty big. But they're only a tiny part of the Carina Nebula, which actually looks like this. The cosmic cliffs are just the edge of a little bubble up here in the corner. And there's some pretty weird stuff happening in this nebula. Let's start off with my favorite, a feature which has been politely named the Defiant Finger. The Defiant Finger is a Bok globule, which basically is just a very dense, very thick cloud of gas and dust, several times the mass of our own sun. Here's some more of these guys. They're pretty cool, and sometimes they make stars. But none of them really capture the aura of NASA-funded space ventures in 2025, quite like this one. The Carina Nebula is also home to this wicked cool structure called Mystic Mountain, which is presumably full of wizards, warlocks, dragons, etc. It's about 3 light years tall, and it's full of brand new stars that are blasting out new material all over the place. Or maybe it's a cool wizard battle. Let's give NASA some more money so they can figure it out. The last thing I want to show here is Eta Carinae and the Homunculus Nebula. Now, Eta Carinae is actually a pair of binary massive stars that experienced a huge explosion in 1837. You can't see the stars anymore, but you can definitely see the double lobes of this explosion as they expand outwards. Because it's such a recent nebula, you can actually watch this thing explode in real time over the years. Just look at that thing. How cool is that? I love it when things in space happen on the human timescale. Hey, did you know that NASA does all of this with only half of 1% of the US budget? So that's just a handful of the cool things happening in one nebula that makes up 1/100th of 1% of the night sky. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments, and I'll see you next time.